Alright, so what we're going to do today is we're going to switch out the 0603 LEDs, the standard greens, and hopefully turn them into any color of your choosing. Currently on mine, I got white. So the first thing you're going to need is a T9 screwdriver. Now, for some reason, I'm finding out on the internet that it's suggesting to use T8s. Well, my T8 doesn't fit, so it's going to go up to the bigger size and use a T9. No problem. So what you're going to need to do is remove the 7 screws located in the back of your Xbox 360 controller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So after removing your 7 screws from the back of this, you should be able to take off the back plate, holding down the triggers. Take it out, it's kind of hard with one hand. And you don't see the little silver tab right here, so this would be a CG board, and that's important to know. If you do see a little silver thing right here, you would have something called the matrix board. Alright, so I took apart my controller, all my buttons went flying. Not a big deal. I put it back together. But this is a CG board, so the negative side of the batteries would always be facing upwards. You can see how they're all at an angle. So negative, positive, positive, negative, positive, negative, negative, positive for the CG board. Alright, so for the next step, what you're going to need to do is pop the motherboard out from the rest of the casing. And holding the triggers, and I can't do it with one hand. Alright, so now I got 3 hands. It's really convenient. So what we're going to do is hold down the trigger and take out the motherboard. And there we go. Perfect. Alright, and that's coolio, 3 hands. Alright, so now we're going to need to remove everything from the motherboard. Analog sticks, vibrator, or go, and so there we go. Alright, now we have the full motherboard, and we'll start getting to soldering these 4 LEDs. So now it would be time to start soldering. So for my black controller, I've decided to use yellow LEDs. So any kind of soldering iron would do. I got a cheap one from online. You can adjust the wattage and whatnot. It's fantastic. But yeah, alright. So what you want to do is, because this is so small and delicate, I have 0.6 millimeter soldered. I think the 1 millimeter would be too absurd to use. So what you want to do, get a little bit of it, ball it up, and then knock both sides of it. And then you'll start seeing the soldering. You'll see it move. Fantastic. First one's off. Or still attached. Grab a little bit of solder. Make sure you have it. One side, the other side, one side, the other side, one side. The other side, it should move. There we go. Alright. 1 down. 3 more to go. Alright, to show you guys the scale of this thing, this is the LED we're working with on top of a penny. Now you can see the little T on top of it, where the T points out outwards would actually be your negative side. So negative, positive, and you always want these on facing top side on your board. There's been a crisis while transferring the LED from the side to the board. I dropped it, and I do have spare LEDs, but I can't afford it. No, cat, move, don't move. Stop, wait. Is that it? No. Is it there? No. Have you seen it? Okay. No. No. Hello. 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 Have you guys seen an LED? If you do, tell me. Oh, crap. I've been looking for the screw. All's not lost. Okay. We'll make do. Stupid LED and their stupid sizes and their tininess. There we go. So, despite all that searching, that LED stuck to my pants. So we got it. Mission success. Alright, so you just keep it nice and straight. Hold it down. And we go 1. There we go. This would be the worst game of operation. Cool. Now that we got our first LED in, we probably want to make sure and see if it works before we do the last 3. I already put the motherboard back in the controller. I didn't screw it back in or anything. Put the battery pack in the back, and before you want to start it, you want to put the rubber mat back in. Be super safe, and then let's go. Lights on, Xbox is on, everything looks good. Alright, now that we know this works, take this out, push the triggers in, take this out, disconnect battery pack, bada bing, bada boom. And then I've decided actually, I'm going to install a red LED on the player 4. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing. Grab a little bit of solder. Go. Alright, so what I'm trying to do now is just, I've already placed the red LED in. I'm gonna hold it in place and then melt this little piece of solder to keep it in place. At least one side. The anode. One's in. Let's get the cathode in. This is in. Let's get the battery pack in. Let's get this little rubber piece in. And the moment of, all right. We got yellow, red, oh man, went away. Let's just see that again. Looks good, all right. Probably gonna replace one of the green LEDs with another green LED I've received. I don't know what variation of kind of green it's gonna be, but we'll check it out. All right, so now that these two are working, I'm gonna, take this out. Battery, probably replace the top right one with the new one. Taking it out. Don't want to lose it. Success. Probably want to clean this off a little bit. Good as new. And the final one. Final piece. Alrighty. The moment of truth. Get this rubber mat back on. Battery pack. And there we go. 4 different LED types. Looks good. Let's just get it back together. Alright, so now that we know it works, let's just take it apart. And what we're going to start doing is actually building from the front part of the case to the back. It's easier to put together that way. But we need the home button, B button, A, alright, we got 2 of the buttons. Back. Have you seen my start button? There it is. There we go. Let's attach the vibrators. Two. All right. Joysticks. And we're almost there. All right, do we have everything we need? Yes. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, I'm missing something. This. So we're gonna place this back of this. Make sure it's nice and secure on all the buttons. This button's not in all the way. Cool. 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 Make sure the joysticks go in through. Let's see. There we go. Everything should just line up in place, nice and easy. Put the motors right back in here. This goes right here, which pop right there. Perfect, perfect. Feed the triggers through it and the little battery connectors, and everything should pop back in place with ease if you've done it right. And then what you're gonna need to do, check your buttons real quick. Cool. And then again, T9 screwdriver. I don't know what's up with this. Again, just screw in your 7 screws. Alright, we just put it in. Make sure everything works. There we go, your final product. Xbox 360 LED swap.